And what up, what up, what up? Hello, everybody. Sunday night. We're back in the shop live. We've been going a while. We figured we'd drop in and say hi. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to try a little bit different format tonight. Get some help, so bear with me on the comments, on the audio, because I won't be able to see it right away. Got my head cut off. I see it right now. That's fine. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's pull this out. You're going to have to work behind the truck for now. Because I'm buffering over here, yeah. And you see, you just want to keep me in it. If you need to tilt it up or down, this rotates like that. So how's it going, everybody? We're off to a slow start. I'm centered in the camera. Okay.
You're good. You're about. Yeah.
Yeah,
good,
well,
right
yeah,
there.
but I mean, I'm
You're
center
right
screen.
there.
Okay, let me get these comments. Okay, you'll have comments that come up over here. So,
You know, when I sit right there.
yeah, as people comment, they'll pop over. So, what's up, everybody? Thanks for popping in. It's Sunday night. I mean, you don't got to pan it if you don't want it too much. We got a little bit of camera help
Leighton
tonight.
Welding 12.
What is it?
What's up, Leighton Welding?
What's up, Leighton Welding? How's it going, buddy? Hey, I got a little bit of camera help tonight, so this production might actually be worth watching. So, yeah. How's everybody going? Except I've been super duper busy, guys. It's crazy. You know, most days I'm 9 hours a day, 6 days a week. Sunday's my only day off. I've been trying to just bide my time and wait for spring here. We did get some start gathering some parts up. As everybody, most people have heard, we are going twins with the car this year. We're gonna see how much faster we can make it, but still keep it a street car. That's one thing. It has to remain full interior, fully street legal. We're gonna add a second turbo to it. We got these, you know, because we're all hillbillies and rednecks and white trash, so we give each other car parts for Christmas. So these are my new twin turbo headers I got. And I'm going to take the homemade hot side off. I'm going to put a twin turbo setup on it. I decided to try these cheapos. At least it'll get us started, get us making more boost again. And it'll move the turbos over a little bit lower in the front. So,
Matt, we're up, Sam.
what's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing tonight? Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. But hopefully, if everything works right, we're going to be super busy here in the shop soon. We're going to have a lot to cover and a lot to do, a lot of videos. I posted some videos of trying to pick these headers up. That'll come. I haven't got a chance to edit them. I hope they fit. We got some plans on it. They were cheapo headers, so you know how that goes. We're going to have to cut. I'm going to modify this for wastegates on these T4 elbows. So we'll just have to weld some stubs to them. That way we can put our wastegates where we need them, make them work. So we'll work out. Other than that, anybody else got anything going on? What's everybody been up to? I've been out of circulation. I've been trying to watch everybody's videos and stay caught up, but you know, all the hype going on, you know. I hear about something going on again in Sykeston this year, but I'm not sure about it. So, you know, I don't know. It's not like anybody on YouTube's been talking about it, but we'll see what happens. Right now, we got to get this thing up and running because in the last, I'd say probably a month, it seems I've been getting a lot of call outs lately. So I don't know what's going on with that. But apparently, you know, get this car, I've had, when did I start running the Cutlass? When did I put it back together? 2018. The summer of 2018 is when we got it out. Yeah. It was the year Wesley was born. That's the summer we started running again. So we ran it for 2018 NA. Yeah, make sure that's turned down. Audio is good. We ran this with just the stock 6-liter in it. Welded to a turbo 350 with a stock computer, stock converter, 273 rear gears. We ran it all that summer. 2019, we got it out. That's when we put the Elgin cam in it, which is a 228, 230, 580 lift. We put that all together. Valve springs, but we're gonna have to upgrade valve springs. Thanks for the guys over there. And Sykes in to give me some advice on the valve springs, Dave. You know, he helped out a lot with that, so we're gonna have to get a little bit stiffer spring because we did have an issue with valve float that was causing some contact with exhaust valves because this year LQ4 doesn't have the valve reliefs in the pistons, so that was causing major problems. There's gonna be a 10-second delay on that, you know that on what you're reading and what
No,
we're
I
doing,
got
yeah.
yeah, I got nobody.
Yeah, that's fine, but, yeah, we had to change, we're gonna have to upgrade the valve springs again this year. We're gonna put a new converter in it. It's getting turbo 400 because this turbo 350 is not gonna like it, so it's gonna have to go 400. But we ran it around 2019 with the cam, and then we played with the nitrous on it. And in reality, that's why I got the nitrous kit on there. I mean, I didn't put nitrous on there, just put nitrous on there. I put the nitrous and the turbos on there together because the nitrous was already on the car. I just didn't take it off. So for 2019, we ran that all 2019. And then what, 2020, was it 2020 when we did the turbo setup? Yeah, because it was turbo all last year. No, it was last spring.
2021,
21, yeah.
might be 21,
2020,
22.
we ran it with we played with it just with the nitrous. Last year,
2022, you took it.
but no, because I did a 1-year review on the turbo, so the turbo.
Yeah,
was
but
only
I'm saying you
2,000.
did in 2021, I think.
Yeah, 21, yeah, 21, we did the turbo and upgraded the injectors, everything that summer, we upgraded everything. And then last year, 2022, we didn't really do nothing to it, just drive the car. Work on the tune, drive the car. You know, we went to that little race they had down there in Missouri, you know, hung out there for a little bit,
Yeah.
but apparently word's got around here on the street, and this car by no means is fast to me. I
Put you
understand,
on the big TV. And that or what?
what is it?
Put you on the big TV.
Oh yeah.
They put you on the big TV.
Oh, that's real
That
nice.
was Pat.
Big TV, G-Mac. Who put us on a big TV?
Pat Matt.
Pat Mac. Say thanks, Pat. I don't know why you want to see us on the big TV, but to get back
Crappy
where we're going,
feelings.
we've been driving this thing around on the street
He's
now.
crappy feeling in bed. That's why he's on the big
I hope
TV.
you feel better, buddy. I know we all of us around here had a bout of the sickness about a week ago, and everybody was down.
He's feeling
And
better.
I know how that feels. Amanda was coughing so bad her ribs hurt. So on top of that, we run this around here. Apparently, it's starting to get a local reputation though, because everyone comes up to me and says such and such heard you want to call, they want to race and everything. So we're gonna have some videos of that because as it stands right now, I got a dude that's got a built Mopar. I know that'll get a lot of my fans upset, you know, the Mopar no car guys. But the guy's apparently got, I want to say it was a stroke 318 that he built, but I guess he put a lot of goodies in it. Got a lot of money in this engine, so if the engine's no slouch, and he put it in a diplomat, but so we'll probably end up racing him. And then we got that guy that's got that LS1 Camaro that he thinks he's fast. And then there's a couple other guys, but I mean, I don't go out looking, I don't go out poking for these guys. But, you know, they're coming, they're talking crap, so I guess we'll have to meet up somewhere in Mexico and see what's going on. Things have been, like I said, nothing's really been done to this all winter. It's been a weird winter here. Not that I had time to work on anything, but it's been a very winter weather-wise. It was relatively warm all year. We had a really super warm February, and then now it's March, cold. So here we go with that. So we're out here now. It's only like 37 degrees or something, 34 degrees, whatever it is. It's in the 30s though. You know, we're still lazy, so we don't have heat stock. So we're standing out here cold. So if we sound like we're cold, it's because we are cold. Morons. But
We're morons, yeah.
oh, we are morons.
We are.
We never profess to be.
No. And
We're just a bunch of dumb hillbillies that like to put things together and make things.
Make it work.
And make it work.
Yeah, make it work. That's
make
the
it
thing.
work for as little as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe that these are like fancy No, they're gonna get wrapped though, because there's gonna be too
Yeah,
much.
you gotta
food in
wrap
them.
them.
This I'll get header wrap. They'll be completely covered with header wrap. The only thing I'm concerned about over here is I was looking at the driver's side. It looks like I might have some interference with the steering shaft, so I might have to modify it. But these are more, initial foot headers. And they go upside down like this. How they go.
Hmm.
And that's why some of them wrap them, because they have all that heat
All that heat.
up here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
want
they're
that.
definitely getting wrapped, the exhaust wrap. I mean, they're not bad for the price, for as cheap as they were. They're really not that bad. Before they used for like $100. So, not much. So we'll see how that goes. We gotta relocate a couple things on the door, twin turbo setup. We gotta. I'm probably just gonna eliminate the power steering because it doesn't work anymore anyway. It's tapped out. It types and decided to over the top steering box, decided it didn't want to work anymore. You can't find good help. Power steering box died,
We
so.
got 7 to 8 Friday and 4 yesterday of snow.
Yeah, well,
Pat Matt.
see, they're calling for snow here. I just looked, what was it, Tuesday night, I think it is. We're supposed to get 2 inches of snow, but it's still a little bit too far out to tell. And then I seen the long range forecast. They said there's possible nor'easter coming this weekend. So, yeah, our winter definitely isn't over. It's coming out this weekend to be the anniversary of the blizzard of '93. So,
Still Jack's on there.
hey,
You keep
what's up,
it, man.
Hill Jack? What's
You
happening?
keep it, man. He told the other dude.
What is it?
You keep it, he said.
Yeah. We're gonna get it, Hill Jack, unfortunately. We'll have to get him out here one night. Here's down there, this Hill Jack guy, he knows Hondas a little bit. So, I mean, that might be one of the guys to get out here when we start working on the
On Tommy's car, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, them guys might know a thing or two about Hondas.
Maybe.
I hear rumor, yeah. I hear rumor that guys know something about Hondas. If Hill Jack's who I think it is, I won't call it out, but if it's who I think it is, I think he knows a little bit about Hondas. So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, he's who you think he is. I think he's who you think.
I believe so. No, I feel bad because that one day I didn't know they was wanting to come on a live, and I didn't know who it was. I was afraid to live because
Yeah.
that one guy was live with somebody on, and they come on there and started throwing off all kinds of obscenities.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Got their channel shut down.
We don't want
You
that.
should see in there too. There might be someone on there trying to join. You know, it'll come up if somebody wants to join. It'll come up here on guests if somebody wants to join. I guess we should have put a link there, huh? That way, if somebody wants to join, let me get a link up here real quick. Okay, I gotta go out of that first. Out of it. Out of it.
Yeah.
No. Bye. Cancel that. Yeah, but you don't want to kick yourself out either. Okay, invite a guest. We're gonna. Sorry, guys. Probably making everybody seasick. Copy. Close that. Now we'll go over here. Now we gotta go post comment. Where'd it go? Post comment. Okay, now I put it in the comment. Paste. And did it work? No, that don't look like it. That don't look like the link I just copied. That might be it. If it's not, someone let me know. I see we got a couple people. I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. We really appreciate it. Listen to us ramble on about nothing. But yeah, I mean, I wish I had more to really go on with you guys and tell you. And it's funny, we need to get some people out here. Because to be honest, standing here in this camera, yeah, I'm used to it now, and I can just talk and all that, and it's no big deal. But the fact is, unless we got a couple guys around, and the personality really doesn't come out, because we have a lot of fun. We joke, we give each other a hard time, we have a blast out here in the shop. And this shop here has built lots and lots of trucks. It's built more trucks.
Auto correction.
What is it?
Auto correction. Yeah.
Autocorrect. Yeah, it might have. Well, see, it shouldn't autocorrect. I tried to copy and paste it, Pat. You know how this goes. We'll try it again here. Okay, we gotta go to guests. Invite guest. Copy. Yeah, see, it didn't take it all. Okay. Now we got it. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, we're morons. Well, we're not really morons. We're just not tech people, man.
Fine.
I'm just I'm just a wrench turner, man. I'm just a hillbilly that knows how to make things work.
I have no
That looks a lot better now. Wow, that's an actual working line.
idea. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Now I need air. You have no post the car. But yeah, I back up. What else have we done? There's a lot we've done. I'm trying to think. It's hard to ramble on here and think about everything we've done. We got the headers, the other turbo. I got to get the grill lines yet, and another wastegate, but that's minor little stuff. And I put the factory fuel tank back in it, 100%. I'm not going another summer with a fuel cell. Advice to anybody other than not kicking the tripod.
Oh, I did. There.
Advice to anybody
I'm trying to
other
kick
than
them
not
out.
kicking the tripod. I have any advice in a true street car. Try to avoid a fuel cell if you can, because it really does. It's such a hassle. I know I've said that, but it's a hassle, man. It's constantly, you got range anxiety, it's constantly worried about running out of fuel. With this one, it's a small one. You can only own, I think it's a 12-gallon fuel cell or something. But it doesn't hold much. It takes up all my trunk space, so I can't put nothing in my trunk because between having the nitrous bottle in there and the fuel cell and the big fuel pump, there's no room back. Can't put anything in the trunk. We'll get the street car if we can't put groceries in the trunk. We can't put clothes in the trunk. You want all laundry. You can't do that. And you got a fuel cell in the trunk. And then you got this one's got no gauge on it. So, you're always on all the time. And I spent all last summer because I do drive this car every day. So I spent all last summer. I would go get E85. I would drive the car up, fill the car up, but then I would also take all my gas cans and fill all them up too. That way I didn't have to go every other day. I would have enough gas here on hand to get me through the week. So I didn't have to drive clear up to the station because to drive up to the station and back would use a quarter tank of gas anyway, so it would be further behind. So we're gonna put back the fuel tank back in it, but we're just gonna put a sump on it. That way we can feed the fuel pump with like a 12 AN line, and then we'll have the best of both worlds. It's a 19-gallon tank. We'll have enough fuel. We'll have a good way to feed the fuel pump. I'll have a working gas gauge. I won't have to ride around with a tank of fuel in my trunk. It just makes it a lot better. It's safer. Something does happen at, Tractor Street and you do crash the car. I don't have 12 gallons of fuel in the trunk of my car because yes, this does have a metal firewall separate the back seat to the trunk. But even still, I know that fuel's going to run through cracks and we get inside the car that way. So I would much rather have the fuel out in the tank and not in the trunk. So that's one of the things that's coming. I said we're going to get rid of the power steering, manual locks. I know I've seen online a few times it said that a Jeep Cherokee steering shaft is like a bolt-in swap on a Cutlass, and it's a lot smaller shaft. Instead of having that big ball and trunnion joint up here at the top, that Cherokee shaft has that two little U joints. So they said it tightens the steering up, plus it would be small, and I might have to do that to get clearance on these headers anyway. So, I mean, if they don't clear, we'll just take a hammer and bash them in until they do fit. But it doesn't really hurt performance much, but. And we're gonna see where we go. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how much better this thing breathes with another turbo on it because I know the one on there now is too small and I know it's taking photo off. So it'll be fun to see what'll happen when we got. It's just all minor stuff. I hear something. I hear a voice that little echo and then this is completely bad. You'll see if anybody writes up there where it says that. Anybody trying to move this, it'll be right here where it says guest, if somebody's trying to get in, they'll see that. Yeah, I mean, that's plan on. I'm still up in the air on a converter on the United Order. I can order a good converter custom, either way, it's gonna cost the same for a converter, but I was thinking about trying to build it both ways. Use both to a converter, because then I can fine tune it, because I know right now it's really hurting those cars performance, and it shows in my 60-foot times that this converter, even with the power we're making, this is a 9-inch converter, but I can barely foot brake this thing at about 2,600, it starts to pull through the brake. Now, when I have the drum brakes on the back, I can get closer to 3,000, but the disc on the back, they just don't clamp as tight. And I can't get the RPM out of this converter. So we would really like to see somewhere around 3,500 to 3,800 would be ideal where we want to leave that. We got advice on the transmission, so we're going to try to go with when we put the 400 in, apparently there's a trans brake that'll let you leave in second gear of the turbo 400. If you can use first or second, which would be nice, because then we can use first gear on a prep track, but on unprep surface, we can launch second gear. That should help. And I'm sure there's a lot of you on there that want to see this put together. Well, a lot of people that might watch this after. There's a few people. I got my dedicated people that do watch.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. They're always here. They're always watching. I know, like I said, I understand that John Wilburn was live, but he went live at 6. He was having a little thing tonight to help creators get their numbers up so they can participate in Sunday Nationals. But that's fine. John usually doesn't do one on Sunday night. Hey, it happens. Good luck, John. I'm glad there's a lot of people watching it, so John was doing pretty well. I know Tony will be on there at 8 o'clock as usual. And the reason we started doing our Sunday night live was back when Tony wasn't doing it live. There for a couple of months he quit, and we decided to go on Sunday. But I don't know how anybody would feel to my viewers now. How would Thursday night, say 7:30, 8 o'clock, would that work for some of you guys? If we would come and do a live then, maybe do a little bit better live. But how would you guys feel about a Thursday night live? We don't have to compete so much with the bigger channels. I mean, there's still some guys at the Pontiac Power Hour off of them. They're on Thursday nights. And I don't want to take away from anybody. I don't, because I want everybody to succeed at the same time. We got to find our little niche market where we can get some people and we can get some views from me too. We're going to have a lot of, like I said, when this turbo setup, we might have the headers, but everything else is all going to be custom fabrication. So we're going to make sure you get plenty of video in that. I'm going to show you guys how I drill and tap the oil pan for a ready to fit in. I got a 3/4 inch NPT tap that I use that I just drill these LS oil pans, tap threads in them, then I thread a 3/4 inch to -10 adapter fitting directly into the side of the oil pan from my turbo drain. I'm probably going to relocate the oil line over here to this main galley right off the pump to feed the turbos. That way I'm not running line clear to the back. I was looking at my data logs, and I thought my tune was way off, but it's not really. I only had 3% correction on them last couple of runs we made at the track. So the tune's pretty close on. Now, obviously, it's going to be retuned once we
once you get all that stuff on there.
Yeah, when we put the second turbo on, the tune's going to have to pretty much start over, so that's fine. I want to get that Holly CAN bus box that lets me add some input and output. If I'm running out of input and output. That's the only negative about the Terminator. It only gives you 4 inputs and 4 outputs. But Holly does make a CAN box that adds 8 more inputs on each one. Or 8 in and 8 out more. For a total, you'll have 16 with that box, and then plus the 38 you have on this. So maybe 24 ins and outs. I mean, had I known that, I would probably went with the Holly with the Dominator. But price point for a Dominator was almost double at the time. Bought the Terminator setup. The Snake Eater injectors have been on here for a year and a half. No issues with them. I recommend anybody looking for bigger injectors go see Brad. He's a good guy. He's easy to deal with. For a cheaper set of injectors, there's not much. It's hard to get a set of 150-pound injectors for $700. That's where we were at with these. So they worked out pretty well and they've done us pretty good. And that left us room. According to, by the calculations, with the 150-pound injectors on E85, we might have to put a second fuel pump on it. Our fuel system should be good for probably 1,500 horsepower on E85. That's fine. You're kidding. He does that. He knows where we're at.
He knows we're in here. You coming to see us, kitty? You went on video. Your shop cat wants in. He says, let me in there. Yeah, there ain't nobody on there.
Yeah,
I'm
talking. I can take over while he does. Oh yeah, I mean, so we got a couple little things going on for the year. Yeah, how that goes. I got a lot to do. I really backed myself into a corner this year. And I really got to get caught up with it, but everything's gonna work out. I hope anyway. It will. It's gonna suck because we got to tear this apart. That's where I'm on the thing right now. Is this car runs? I can walk over and turn the key right now, fire it up, back it out of the garage and take it for a ride. It's turnkey. It's the way we parked it when we brought it back last fall. So, now I'm torn that I got to take my car apart. And that sucks. I mean, it don't mind taking the car apart when you got a car that don't run and work or whatever, but I got to basically tear apart the running car to upgrade. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but it's fine. It's for the greater good of it, so that's why we tear it apart. I got some little odds and ends, and we start taking everything down, getting everything set up, get ready for this week set up. Hopefully next, we got it from the camera here. Nope, next. Honestly, by May, I would like to have the twins back up on here at least with that part of the twin turbos and start dialing it in because, like I said, I only get to run this car during the summer, the warm months, because I'm not going to run it in the crap. It survived this long for 1980. It survived all the salt and everything so far, so I'm not going to run it in salt that much. So, with that being said, we want to get it up and running as soon as possible. That way we can enjoy it as much as possible this year while it's still warm out and before the weather turns bad. But right now, I'm going to take my whole hot side apart, like I said, get it disassembled, pour down, and get the new hot side on, get the second turbo on there, and then we can start driving it. That'll be the plan. And luckily too, with that other set, it's gonna move this turbo, so I don't have that like that air filter jam between the coolant line or the cooler line.
Oh, yeah.
I always gotta fight that.
You won't have to. You won't have to no more?
No, I won't have to know because them headers there are gonna move the turbos like over
Oh,
they'll be like right here on
right
the
there.
side, over and down. So it's gonna make them a lot better. That just, like I said, I made that and I just welded together what I had, so that's why it ended up where it's at. It could have been better, but hey, this is my first turbo kit I ever built. Cut me some slack. Don't yell at me! I can't help it. It was my first kit.
Yeah, so, the first kit.
Yeah, so nobody, and and I come from that off-road background for so long that I'm just used to, like we done, like with my four-door tractor. Like with the Samurai over there, just put it together. Who cares if it don't? If it's ugly or not, if it works, it doesn't have to be pretty. Now I got a street car, and I want it to be a little pretty, but like I said, I'm not going to split the details. I'm not going to get too upset over it if it's not super pretty. It's not a big deal. It'll be fine. Because it is what it is. We're not rich by any means. If we had lots of money, I wouldn't be going 9 hours out of the day, towing cars. I would be here in the shop constantly playing. But like I said, with the warm weather coming soon, we'll have more time out here in the shop. We're glad now that extra hour of daylight Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have that extra hour of daylight, but that extra hour of daylight is nice because it won't get as cold.
Built
as
not budget, bought.
What's that?
Built but not bought.
Yeah.
Built not bought. Hill Jack. Yeah, that's the story of our life. We do that all the time. We build not buy.
Yeah, we try to build everything.
Try.
You just can't afford to buy, all the time. Especially now with what's going on, you got banks now, banks are collapsing.
I've seen that. Them big ones too.
Yeah, some guy said that was gonna happen.
I heard it was gonna happen too.
But
it
hurts to have to take this thing apart because it runs so good right now. I mean, I drove it into the garage and shut it off. I did take it for a ride. I should have took it for one last ride as a single. Actually, what we should have done before I tore it apart, I should have took it over to the Reed and put it on the dyno real quick to see. I mean, we know what our power numbers were running though, just by so I know like how much the car weighs and what it runs in the 8th mile, so or what it runs in the 1/4 mile. So I kind of that tells you your horsepower probably better than the dyno.
Silicon Valley Bank.
Yeah, I think too, yeah. And a lot on it, everybody started pouring money out back for us. They said that 90% of the accounts there were more than what the government insures, because the government only insures like $150,000. Anything ever had, you're out. So, I mean, things may get bumpy, boys and girls.
They get bumpy.
I just don't want to see a repeat of 2008.
Well, that's what they said it's looking like.
Yeah, and if that's not good, what are you going to do? I guess that luckily for us, we have pretty much everything we need gathered up, so there's not too much that's got to be bought. So I have everything since last summer. You know what I mean?
Worried more will go. Will go.
Yeah.
This is Hill Jack you're talking to.
Yeah. Yeah. So luckily, though, like I said, last summer was good enough that we was able to save some stuff from last year. So at least we're not gonna go out and buy some parts right now. That's pretty good. That moisture on my That's when I need 85.
Wow.
That's the only problem with the 85 is the moisture.
You make things stuff.
It's all the moisture. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about a 85.
Okay.
On the inside of my blow off.
Bad Tree Productions. What's up?
What's up, Blake? How you doing, buddy? We're just hanging out here. I'm looking at a couple things. Talking about our twin turbo setup with 15 small engine. I just pulled this wastegate off and it's full of moisture. It has to be. I mean, I did start the car up there and let it run to
but
burn the moisture out. But yeah, I mean, you get so much moisture from every ride. And the reason I decided to look at this wastegate because I seen Old Man's Garage. They got that Mustang and their wastegate was completely rusted.
Great man. Bad Tree, a great man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I seen Old Man's Garage. They had problems on their Mustang with their wastegates and water. They had one that rusted.
Wow.
It was giving it all a boost. We need this thing to do work. I do have stock pistons, so it's kind of you need the boost or the wastegate to open a little bit.
It's all that E85.
Yep, it is. It's moisture, but I imagine the temperature swings we gotta have in here too probably has a little bit to do with it. I mean, consider one day it's 70 and the next day.
It went this 80 degrees one day in February.
Yeah.
I have it on my phone. I took a picture of it. 80 degrees. And then back
high Tuesday's gonna be what, 30?
30.
I'm thinking about freezing.
I don't think so.
So,
I don't know.
So it's hard to get used to it. That just builds up all this moisture. It's out here in this garage, it isn't heated, and that's melting. So, note yourself, next year we need to have heat in the garage so all this moisture. And hopefully, if every more time we'll have.
You can get one of them gas things.
Yeah, well, it's time to buy them gas and you can run something.
Yeah, them gas heaters you hang on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, I want to get one that hangs from the ceiling.
Well, the ceiling,
yeah,
whatever.
Warehouse type one, one's like
wow,
200,000 BTU or something.
One of them would be good.
No natural gas. Yeah, natural gas. Good job. Tie into it from some other.
No.
that would definitely, that would help. Part of the problem, at least, I would, don't gotta keep it warm here, but you could just keep.
Just keep it down on like 60,
Even
65.
50 would keep the moisture out.
Yeah, but you know
should
me,
have some heat coming. 50 would be fine.
I'd have it hot in here.
Yeah, when you're working.
No, I'd have it like that all the time, probably. You
Well,
turn
that's
the
what
heat down,
I
I'd come back out and turn it back up.
That's what I do. I would just get a programmable thermostat, just have it set when I stop the time. I'm gonna stop down and have it kick on.
We hit high 40s at a few weeks ago on time. Hopefully spring starts next week. Or 20s. Battery.
Battery, yeah, I know you guys.
We had 70 before,
Yeah,
80.
we had literally 2 weeks ago. It was 80 degrees.
I got it.
On a Thursday afternoon. It was 80, and we had that like 3 weeks in a row. But it was only like
70s and 80.
the
70s.
week before that it was 74 on a Thursday.
78,
And then the week
80.
before that, it was like 70 on a Thursday. And it was the same thing. It would start out, it would build up through the week. It would start out like Monday would be like 50, and then like 55 Tuesday, and then like 65 Wednesday. And then we had 70 to 75 on Thursday. Then a cold front would come through, and it would only be like 38 on Friday. And then Saturday would be really cold and would barely get above freezing, and then by Sunday it would start warming back up.
Yeah, it's crazy, Battery. It's crazy.
That's been our weather pattern for the
He
last
said it's
month.
crazy.
The whole month
Yeah,
of
it's
February
crazy.
did that.
I know, dude.
And that's
Now
why
it's
when
cold.
there was worse to build up and everything here because of that. Build up all the moisture.
Global warming was real out there.
Huh?
Global warming was real. Get a used oil burner.
Global warming would be pretty nice right now.
Real after oil. It says go get some used oil burner.
Yeah, I had the oil burner in here before. I don't know. The best heat we had in here was when we had the big coal burners in here, but that was the thing. It took too long. Somebody either had to be in here all the time, feed it.
There usually was people in here most of the time.
Yeah, we was always in here.
When you had that coal burner.
Jimbo used to be funny because he'd sit right there with a pile of wood and speak for the stove to fall asleep, let the fire go out.
Yeah, that would be Jimbo.
That was Jimbo. That's our little fat buddy. Hey, I need to get all this moisture out of this wastegate. I'm gonna take it in the house probably.
He said get a used oil burner, and used oil's free.
Yeah, I got one. I probably got 50 gallons in this oil.
Probably did.
So, I got oil right now. I get oil everywhere. You can even use I've used a regular like mobile home or a house that's an oil furnace. You can take, if you strain your used motor oil, you cut it with some diesel fuel or kerosene, you cut that, it'll burn here. I've burned it. We did it here with that other.
Battery said the new electric car seems to burn good.
Yeah. Well, I guess just don't park them in the shop and be all right. If we can park it close enough, we got block walls, we can park it close enough, we at least keep the place up with it.
Electric car sucks. I'd never own an electric car.
Like what?
I'd rather have a horse and buggy than an electric car.
No, they just tax you for roads.
Oh, yeah.
But no, like I said, we're not even because everybody here, most of the people that watch this channel, most people in hot rods in general know the pipe dream that really is with electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Where you get the power to charge them. That's the thing. So California has all the blackout, and people are gonna ride around on their high horse that they're better than us because they drive a coal powered car. I mean, at least we're running on renewable fuel.
Yeah.
Grown in cornfields in the Midwest of America. The 85, it starts to come out. I paid $3.20 a gallon, $3.85 last month.
You had to buy a Tesla to get the fire out. Barrier. The Tesla they had to do the fire out.
Yeah.
That's
terrible. That people in Chevy Volt, they said don't park them in the garage.
Yeah, don't park.
Parking next to nothing, don't want to burn. I had to heck of a deal on the car, you know, spend all that money on it, they don't park beside nothing, you don't want to catch on fire.
They worry.
What is it?
They buried that Tesla to get the fire out.
That was the cooler, fast.
Yeah, they might be fast, but they catch on fire.
I do like the fast ass stuff. I'm not gonna think it's fast, it's wicked fast.
What they get?
Yeah, I guess it bursts into flames, it's not going to be much good.
No. They ain't.
My car is fast, and it's all fast. But, you know,
They're nice and hot cars, them electric
yeah,
cars.
hot car.
They're a hot car.
Get a hot deal on it.
Yeah, you get a hot wheel.
Oh, I use this to break out the useful stuff, you know, that way you can get that as quick as you want. I got no more. Or runs. Well, it did run.
What do
All
you
right,
think?
guys, I guess you're witnessing that. Live on tape right now, you're witnessing. The Cutlass did run. Here in a couple minutes, it won't still run. I'm gonna start pulling taking the park and get ready for twins. I need my impact. It's in the room.
On the department, they don't want to get close to an electric car fire out without your air pack.
Yeah, you know, it only takes like
Instant
60,000
cancer
gallons
and
to put them
stuff.
out or whatever. Yeah. Can you talk
That
to
was
them,
bad,
I
Trey.
guess, for a second?
Where are you going to get the impact wrench? Well, yeah, what do you want me to talk to him about? What am I talking to you about? I don't know nothing about the cars. I try to learn, but I don't know a whole lot. But I never owned an electric car, I do know that. Yep, I do not. Let's see. Oh man, let's go. Heavy. Yeah. He had to go get his impact done. So things are stuck with me for a few seconds. He's back now. He didn't go too far. It's getting colder.
It is definitely cold up. All right, now I'll get something. Get
Might get somewhere now.
what is it?
They said you might get somewhere now. You got the impact
Yeah,
tool.
I get the impact, definitely. What's the car in there?
Dwayne, what's up, Joyce?
Oh,
Oh,
good.
there's nothing much up, Schultzy. How you been doing? And oil, the plastic mixing, and the fire becoming a new chemical. I can't even spell it. I can't spit it out.
You know what chemical?
Yeah, battery.
What's he on? Make
He
it melt.
says in all the plastic mixing in the fire becomes a new chemical.
Oh, I talk about chemical.
What's Schultzy been up to? I ain't heard from Schultz for a while.
He messaged me last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'd say you do have expensive hot rod habits, so you gotta make every penny you can get.
Not better. It's not every word of Chris Cody. I got nothing better else.
Just
Wow.
not much really to go. He's getting ready to go back. He's ready to go back to work. Yeah, that's good. Can't wait till summer gets here.
No,
I hate this cold. This weather.
We need to start going to like Florida or somewhere.
Move out of PA in the wintertime. Yeah.
We here in summertime.
Just live here and have a winter home in a warm state.
Yeah.
Like Florida or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Come back here in the summertime.
Yeah, we have to stay back here. You know.
I don't like the cold.
I hate the cold.
I do too.
Especially this, because there, I got a car. I can't drive my car. I drive it, you know.
Now you can't drive your car no more until you get it back together.
Yep.
He's tearing it all apart.
Yep.
Look at that. He just tore something off.
That's the boost too. That's
The boost tube.
that's the air feed. That's where the air comes from the turbo. This is the outlet off the turbo, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It ain't going right now, is it?
That's the blow off valve here.
Wow.
No, like I said, I gotta pull it down there. You gotta turn it
You
apart.
got to put the new parts on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, and that old, remember that one Christmas where we see Dad buy the bottom?
Getting old sucks. Yes. It
If you
could
wanna-
suck if you wanted to.
If you wanna make a
I'm not
washed
getting
up
old,
base,
though.
you gotta put a little wash.
I'm not getting old, Hill Jack.
We're putting a whole wash stuff in. Take stuff apart.
I'm
But you
gonna.
gotta tear it down to make it new again.
I'm just gonna stay young. I'm not getting old.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't have to get old. I can stay.
Do what you gonna do.
Hill Jack says getting old sucks. Well, maybe for him.
What is it?
Hill Jack said, "Oh, getting old was sucks." I said, "Maybe for him. I ain't getting old."
It does suck.
Oh, well, yeah. If you want to, I'm not gonna get old. Everybody gets old though. But
As soon as you wake up and you do,
yeah.
it's all like someone breaking a box of twigs and you get out of bed and preach a crack.
Yeah, it's fine. Life goes on. Life goes on.
That's my go-to.
You're only old as you feel.
Yep. Now we got the boost tube.
Old as you feel.
We're getting there. Where are we getting? I don't know.
He's getting somewhere, he said, but he don't know where.
I need a label. Well,
Well, it was easy. It better to label them, huh? Amanda doesn't age. Neither do I.
If I put it together wrong, I deserved it. We're doing something dumb.
He said Amanda don't age. No, Jack. I said neither do I.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I look. If I do something dumb, put it back together wrong. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, next time I'll do that. Yeah, we drop socket. Socket. I heard it before.
I don't know where it went though.
Where is it?
I don't know where it went.
It was on the floor. I dropped it.
Yeah, that's nice tool set.
Huh?
That's pretty nice tool set. Yeah, he still could. Tommy still could take it. I told him he needs to learn how to work on his own car. Nah, my dad will work on my car. Well, he said he'll help. He will. Once it warms up, he'll be out here more.
Once he makes it, what we have to do is out here in the cold washing the car or clean the car out. So then you just come out and set in it.
Yeah, come out one day and
I
just
used
sit
to
in
do
it.
that. Set my car up.
He did.
I used to just go out and set my car too, and I turned 15. But he was, like I said, he wanted to do like get crazy radical with it. And I told him I'll let him put a turbo on that single cam motor in there, but he wasn't getting nothing. He's gonna get 700 or 600, 500. He's gonna get hundreds of horsepower until he's driving it.
Yeah, more driving practice. He likes
once
driving
gets better
fast.
at it, let him work his way out. He can, I told him anything, he can drive the single cam, beat on it a little bit. And then we'll upgrade it, we'll do, a little bit of, make videos and upgrade it. Just make it faster. And eventually we'll turbo that single cam motor. And he'll have that, play with, and then after that, then down the road, we can do a case swap. That's what we do for a long time because he needs to drive it. These three boys. Okay, now enjoy. I can't believe this from the car part.
You just tore it off. But
I guess I shouldn't have come on here live because now I'm tearing my car apart.
tearing his car apart for everybody to see.
I'm tearing my car apart for no reason. Well, not for no reason.
It ain't for no reason. You gotta put new ones, other stuff on it.
Yeah, well, but I could have drove it. It was driving.
Well, it ain't now.
No, it ain't now, so it's work. Ain't driving it nowhere now. I need to disconnect the I did the battery disconnect because I don't want to.
Now make sure. Better make sure.
Huh?
Better make sure the battery's disconnected.
Yeah, I did. We have to take the pump in the floor off.
Yeah.
You fire it up, this thing would spray oil everywhere.
Wow.
So you don't do pressure. So you just put this.
Oh. I guess I can see you tearing it apart. Well, you're getting it though.
Huh?
You'll get it.
Yeah,
It'll be back together.
Soon. Like I said, I want to have it done at least by the beginning of May. I want to go to the drive. So, we get all this stuff done.
Hippie Miller. Hello, y'all.
What's up, Hippie Miller? That's the other, he's the Oldsmobile guy. Hippie Miller's
Yeah.
been with us for a long time.
Yeah, Schultz, he got some new parts. Shiny new parts.
Twin turbos.
See what he got, Schultz? Look at that.
The turbo manifold for twins. We're going twins. Twin turbo, twin turkeys.
Twins.
What?
Twins.
Twin turkeys. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Huh?
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Schultz rode in it that day. Now it's not going to be fun. It's slow.
Schultz wrote in it.
Yeah, I think we're right.
Sweet, he said.
Huh?
Sweet. The new too.
I think we're right.
Well, once you get it back together again and get it. He agreed it was slow too?
Yeah.
Oh.
We agreed it was slow.
Nice. Hippie Miller said it was nice.
Yeah, Hippie always.
Your new shiny parts there.
Yeah, they're nice and shiny. I've been covering them in Boston.
He's gonna cover them up with the exhaust wrap, so they won't be shiny no more. They'll be black. Header wraps.
They look nicer now.
Yeah, they look good now.
They'll still look nice. They just won't get They'll still look nice.
Yeah, they'll still look nice, but they'll be. Well, you're gonna have them in probably what, black? They'll look like the wrap's black, ain't it? My header wrap, yeah, it's black, so they won't be shiny. Chrome don't get you home. Chrome don't get you. Chrome don't get you. Never will be. And it will never get you home.
It's nice. If it ends up looking nice when you're done, that's a bonus.
Yes, out of sight and out of mind. Hippie Miller. Out of sight and out of mind.
Hippie Miller's been there since the beginning.
That's good.
He's one of our true OG subscribers. Glad he wants to post it.
That's the sleeper way.
We appreciate it very much.
We appreciate everybody on here. Every one of you guys.
Everyone, it takes 5 minutes to watch this.
We appreciate it.
We're trying to get better. We're not perfect, but we're trying to get better.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better. We will one day. We'll get better one day. One day we might even look like what we're doing. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe one day. That whole, you told you, I remember, they're tough to get to take out. That one side. Turbo off here, the old manifolds off here.
He said that twin turbo is gonna make a nice addition. Schultz said.
Yeah, well, I was torn big single or twin. I was halfway there. That was the thing. The investment on the twin turbo was actually cheaper than just buying a big turbo. So, and you know how I do everything's about cheap. I want to do it for the least amount of money when I do it. So that's the reason behind the twin, because I only had to buy half of what I needed to buy. Because a big single would have cost me. Not only would I have to put the big single on, I had to buy the bigger turbo, which would have cost probably 3 times what these little ones cost. And then on top of that, I'd still have to redo my hot side anyway. I would have had to go with a P6 flange, and I would have had to go with like a 2.5-inch crossover and all that. So in the long run, it's just cheaper to do a twin. And it's cool. I guess it looks cool. I can put the boss back one side and something boss. I'm gonna go with the loud valves again to have both my boost actuated. That way it'll be quiet when it's under vacuum and it runs with full exhaust, but then when it comes up on boost it'll open the dump valves and straight pipe. So that's how we had it set. We'll just set it like that again. Yeah, won't see.
Joe said you were halfway there already.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, he said. That's why I went twin.
Terrible stuff. It's all that's
It's probably because it's cold out.
the moisture.
Moisture in there. You gotta get some heat.
I had to go around today, but it started.
I didn't hear it.
So when I brought the Jeep in, did the brake on the Jeep, take the back wheels off, I started this forward. Yeah, I didn't remember disconnect the battery. So part of that battery I had in there, it went dead. Figure out what's going on. So I ruined battery, but I did.
What's up, first responder?
I don't know if there's any water.
Who wants to know what's up?
Everybody's on here. They jumped in and asked to tear the Cutlass apart.
Yep, watching you tear it apart. Tearing the Cutlass apart.
No, we're upgrading. Tear it apart.
Yeah, you're just upgrading, that's all. You ain't tearing it actually apart. You're just taking parts off to put the new ones on and then, yeah. Upgrading.
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 This is a live Mississippi.
He's, hillbilly, or Hippie Miller said you should dump it out the bottom of the fenders.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump it out the bottom of the fenders. But what'll happen is I got them boost actuated cutouts. I got these cutouts that have like these vacuum pods on them, and when the motor's under vacuum, it diverts the exhaust will roll back through a set of glass packs and dump out back. And then when it comes up on boost, they'll probably dump them out the sides of the fenders there underneath the parking light in the front on both sides. But that's how I'm going to set that up, just so once it comes up on boost, it's dumped. Because right now I had it dumping behind, right behind the fender in front of the passenger door, I had a 3-inch pipe dump in there. But now that I'll have fins, I'll have 2 3-inch pipes, so it'll probably be, and I didn't wanna cut my fenders up, I know of cutting them, I didn't wanna have to cut a 3-inch hole or a 4-inch hole in my fender for the exhaust pipe. So that's one reason why I dumped them out where I did, cut the fenders up. Because these fenders are still in really good shape on the car, I didn't wanna cut holes through it. And look at that, if I'd cut a hole through it, I'd had a hole, I'd have had to weld a patch panel in fixed because my turbo outlets are gonna be moving. So the turbo outlet's going from back here to the other side, up to the front, because the headers move the position of the turbo. So there's what, so I'm glad I didn't cut holes. Back when I first did that, that's one reason I didn't cut holes. I don't wanna cut holes under the hole.
I would have to agree.
Yeah,
First responder garage.
Yeah, I mean, if it was, they were aftermarket fiberglass or something like. Well, I like making the car fast and all that, but I don't know. I don't wanna do nothing I can't undo, put it that way. Hence why, like I said, that it still has full interior and all that. I don't wanna do nothing to this car that I can't just wake up one day and say, you know what, I don't want it like that anymore. I'm gonna close the stock again. I haven't cut anything off that I get. Like when I did the rear axle swap, when I put the 8.8 in, I did all the modification to the axle and even changing the steering geometry and everything. I did it all with the axle and that way I didn't have to modify the car.
Okay, first responders. Don't see many of those original fenders. If it was fiberglass, cut it, or even aftermarket, but original, no way.
Yeah, I'm not cutting it. Not for the exhaust anyway.
He said he wouldn't.
Else.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't either.
I mean, rational people would understand what I mean about why I did my hand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Not for an exhaust pipe anyway, really. What if down the road I decided, you know, instead of a turbo, that I want to put a pro trailer in, then I wouldn't have my exhaust coming out that way. Superchargers for the turbo, what do they call it? Always because a pro charger is about 3 times more than I have in the whole car. That's probably not gonna happen. Probably not happening.
Probably not.
I don't see that happening anytime future. There's only one more. I had this turbo off the front, but remember when I thought the exhaust, I have the exhaust problem.
Well, now you won't, will you?
Huh?
You won't now, will you?
What?
Have that a problem.
No, I should, but I'm sure I'll have problems somewhere. It's always gonna have problems. If you don't have problems, then you're not pushing. You just be content to leave everything stock. Yeah, you're not gonna have problems. Right? If you're pushing things hard enough, you're gonna have a little problem. That's what you're pushing. We're not content to not push a little bit. That's how I look at it. Let's push it a little bit. I mean, I think we were just talking about that with the cage, you know, probably the point the car really should have a cage in it. At the same time, I don't know if I want to cage in a street car.
Yeah.
That cage in a street car is dangerous on the street. Bang your head off on it. You know, so that's my issue with it. But at the same time, the cars, with the single turbo, the car's already fast enough that it requires a cage. To legally get on the racetrack, part of the cage. No, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Yeah, I don't wanna cut along the bottom on the cage, I don't cage at the end, but I don't wanna have to modify the car
I
too much for the
Yes.
cage.
But first responder said I have 4 headlights set up on mine. Square body Chevy pickup.
Yeah.
I removed the high beams and ran scoops to the air cleaner.
Yeah.
Everything was done in the Virgin for putting it back to
Yeah,
stock.
that's what I'm talking about, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Oh, like the old, what's that? Pro Star, or the South Dodges and stuff they did there, and before car had 4 round headlights, they take 2 headlights out, but
Who did that?
exhausting. You can technically do that, because 2 of these headlights, 2 of them are just high beam, and the other 2 are high, 2 of the headlights are just high beam, the other 2 is high and low. Technically do that.
Mm.
But yeah, they would be like that. Yeah. I don't know, it's got this turbo unloaded.
One bolt giving you a hard time.
Yeah, well, it's the one bolt's in a hard area. You have to rotate the turbo to the head of the bolt. You can only turn it about an eighth of the turn. Look at the rust in it. I know why. Because there for how many months it said here, you had a couple leaks in here. That's why too. That didn't help when it got wet. Didn't dry lately. When it got wet, used to get wet.
Used to, now it don't.
Yeah.
Now we get that heat in here.
Everything used to get wet. You know.
Yeah, you got the new roof on there.
Yeah, no, the roof's on price, but it used to get wet. And so
Mhm.
that's where, that's another reason why most.
The wrench.
That's a ringing bell.
Ringing the bell.
The bell.
Ringing of the bell.
I'll give a little bit more. Let's at least keep this turn. Because people can see that I actually do something. I don't just. Usually they see me on here and I'm talking about doing something. We're actually seeing doing something.
And now they can see you doing it.
They actually see that I do work on it sometimes. I pulled that real tight. Use a key wrench on it. Wow.
That's tight, ain't
Wow. You got that thing.
it? Yeah. Pretty tight, ain't it? The whole thing's a turning.
Probably pulling the head. Oh well, I'm not using this one. They do, and I use the anti on them, but it's so hard. Use the anti-seize. But it burns. I think it should be getting loose. I'm pushing hard on it.
You don't want to loosen. You don't want to loosen. Yeah. It will hurt if that slips. You don't want the wrench to slip. Bust your hand, knuckles all up.
Because I'm pushing hard. I mean, I don't know.
It'll bust your knuckles.
Yeah, because I'm right down behind the force.
Yeah, and that will really bust you open.
That's going to cut.
It will cut. Bleeding everywhere. Damn, that's all I go. I never seen something that tight. I never seen them that tight.
You know, you can't get a socket matching and everything is done. How to put it apart. It should be almost on these bolts, aren't they? Oh, it's gotta be almost out. Yeah, these bolts are only about 10 turns in. It's the heat. Because all the exhaust is in the house. It burned, like I said, I had anti-seize on it. It get off. Throw in a little bit of rust.
Yes, it'll work.
That's when the bolts is better. I'm not going to use it. We were using this flange anyway.
That's
Yep, it works.
That's all I could see was slipping and busting up his hand.
Huh?
Schultzy, that's all you could see, it slipping and busting up your hand.
And the bolt broke.
The boat broke. He got it. The boat broke.
I got the turbo off.
You got it off.
Bolt
Boat broke.
broke off in that T4 hub. Never know what bag to be on it with you. Get that bolt snap right off and you play. That's a pretty, I mean, that's a 3/8 bolt.
He said probably when you had it glowing red. LOL. Schultz. Yeah, right.
I never abuse my stuff.
He don't know review these stuff.
I never do that. Yeah, with the burnout contest sounds like the whole turbo was glowing red. That could be one of that bolt.
That could have been why.
I didn't think about that.
Those are Schultz that could have been.
I didn't think about that. That's probably why.
He said it's probably why.
Probably burned the anti-seat off.
It could have been, because it was glowing red.
Yeah, it was a little warm.
Little warm.
Yeah, when I shut it off, you gotta cool off a couple minutes to fire it back up and burn it coming.
Yeah.
It's running, man. What do you vote now? I got caps for
Huh?
Anyway, it touched one gold, one turbo gold, one turbo.
He sent us a face.
What is it?
Schultz and laughing smiley face.
Yeah, it's funny.
It is.
Yeah, laugh.
LOL. Huh? Yeah, it was.
Huh?
It did glow red though. That
The
could be
whole
the
box did.
that could be the
The whole
reason what
hot top
happened to that
did.
bolt.
Yeah, well, that's another thing too, with the twins, I won't have as much exhaust restriction to the ship glow red. Get cold.
Shouldn't
We're
glow
not-
red
we're-
as much.
No, well, it can still under a big load, you'll make it red, but it won't be as bad, right? Cause I can make this thing get, I can remember it there, it started turning red going home, and I come up the mountain. By the time I get to the house, I can
Yeah.
let it out and cool down. Cause that's how people ruin turbos, when their turbo got red, they shut it off, and then oil melt, burns inside the housing there, and it coats it up, it's called, what's called, you coat up your oil, really, that's why we run full synthetic oil in here, it handles heat a little bit. But I mean, as anybody can see, anybody on here probably like Killer Jack, and then this turbo here, as a single turbo, this is way too small for a 6-liter motor. And it's my fault, I ordered the wrong one. I ordered the wrong exhaust housing because I wasn't paying attention when I ordered it. But in twins, it'll be perfect. This would be the perfect turbo for a twin turbo setup, because that small housing right there will light off quick, because that's only a 0.688 on. So it'll work fine for a twin turbo. It'll be perfect for twin turbo. Right, what do we got here? We got a lot. We'll wrap up around
Well, yeah, it's a little bit nippy. A little nipper out. Not much. I mean, what I probably should have done was put. But yeah, I could have. Probably should have warmer salt. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm used to it. I know. About a couple minutes too. Could you come out and record for me? Come out and help me.
I was able to do something.
Work on the car.
Yeah, I was able to work on the car while I was live, and it helped, that way everybody just wasn't watching me standing around. I got my 2 of the covers.
Oh, yeah.
I got all my covers.
I'd say you do. Yeah, it'll be in your way. But you can't drive it anyway, so you ain't driving it anyway. It won't sit there long.
It's gonna be back together quick, and it's a downpipe out there now, and I can pull that manifold off in here.
sure wish summer would get here. I hate winter. I said I wish summer would get here. I hate winter. Spring. We need some of them days like we had in February, 70, 80 degrees. 70, 80 degrees. Oh, I told you. No, well, it'd be all right. Hippie Miller, later I'll work. Don't work too hard, bro.
Thanks for popping in, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're getting ready. We're wrapping up here soon.
Yeah. Popsicles. Oh yeah, how about it? I'm over the winter too, Kayla. Kayla says, how about it? She's over the winter. I am sick of this winter. I'm gonna move to Florida next winter.
I was over winter before it even started.
Yeah, this weather sucks. I liked it when it was 70 and 80 last month. Well, some people might like winter, but I don't. I used to like the snow, but I don't like nothing no more. I don't like cold weather, period, anymore. I ain't like go outside in the, because sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to go out in. But you now what are you doing?
Take this manifold off.
Oh, you're taking the manifold off? Well, yeah, then they replace the manifold. Oh. Maybe. Yep, maybe. Maybe so. You never know.
I just want to bolt one on the road.
How are you gonna do that with that thing here?
Huh?
What's that plate there for? That thing.
That's my exhaust pipe.
Well, that has to come
That
off.
will come off. As I said, that'll be the new exhaust. That big down underneath the floor.
Oh, yeah, you can get that.
Yeah, it's coming out. That's the exhaust. It's pretty exhaust.
Oh.
Now I'll have two of them, Mister.
One.
See, that's a V-band on it.
Yeah, yeah.
You see when you connect the pipe together, this clamp right here.
Yeah, it goes in there.
That clamp's the hot.
Yeah, everything looks been like hot under there.
See how that is? You plug the pipe to that, and then you clamp.
It works. That heat really done some work.
No, it was hot. They call it the hot stop.
I guess.
Well, I guess then, guys, I guess we can wrap this up.
Yeah, he tore it down.
Yeah, I wasn't
I know you wasn't going to tear it down. You was just going to have a live.
here with tools, so
Them tools is calling you.
what are you gonna do?
The tools is all calling you. Come
That'll
on.
motivate me to get it back together and parts.
You say, come on, Sam, get me your parts so you can get my new ones on.
Yeah, the faster you get the part, the faster you get back together.
Yep.
It works both ways.
Works
So I
both
guess
ways.
for that matter, I can grab the phone here, grab the camera here, get ready to tell everybody good night. And there we go. Everybody can see what we done. It all tore apart a little bit. At least we got the turbo off. All that stuff. Yeah, well, it does. Yeah, because you've seen it with that turbo there for so long. We got that ready. We got to relocate that fuel pressure regulator out of the way. We got enough line to do that. We'll get all that done. Everything else is done. We're good to go. We're going to wrap up for the night, everybody. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it all. We couldn't do it without you guys. Said we're going to try to start doing something on Thursday night. I think it would work out a little bit better and we wouldn't have to rush around. But, all right, everybody. Stay warm. Stay safe. Remember, you can sleep in your car, but you can't race your house. And we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
front